Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he got this close to midfield before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Let's go. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Check. Bring it.
They'll run here on first down. Open space inside the 40. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Throwing from the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out. You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Great, set. Hey! Crown left Yanni. Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
63. Crown left Yanni. Don't touch.
1st down throwing for Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Play action on 1st down. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On the jump.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a give up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Great, set. No touch.
They give it to him again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
No touch.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Drew Phillips making the tackle. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
No touch.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one does not go far. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Alpha. No touch. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. It's Dotson on the catch. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
No touch. Set. Silver, set. Hey. No touch.
Hand off to the back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Great, set. Yeti. No touch.
Hurts. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker.
Great, set. No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
No touch, set. No touch, set.
A play fake now hurts to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after added on by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Simple dive up the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're going play action. Throw left side, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He fields this at the 18. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready? Kyle up, Yeti. 73. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Kyle left Yeti. No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
63. Kyle left Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts throwing again. Got for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Kyle left Yeti. Great.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that will add to their score.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Getting out to his left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yanni. No touch. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Go Silver, ready? Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. Headed out right. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
73. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's...
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing now off play action. A quick throw is swatted away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They're throwing it. We've got a screen to the running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3-and-out in that situation. It really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and the 3-and-out just devastating on that possession.
At their own 39-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great. Well done.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Great. Check. Hey, easy. 63, bad. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route,
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! A Giant has it! Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! Hits the 20! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 60 by 6. 15, Pioneer.
Airing it out to start this drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 30 on 2nd down. That one's complete, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Miami.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Great, set.
He gets it headed right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 60. Set. 70 range.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Fights off the pressure. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
73.
Lone back gets the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
With the score,
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Great, set. Hey! No touch.
Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
9-yard loss.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
No touch that. Hey! Hey! No touch that.
Here's Hurts. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Take off.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He puts everything behind it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Draw play here. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Great.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey! Carlos Vianney, 63, 63, 63. No touch it.
Now Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Great. Set. No touch.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
No touch.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Forced out to his right. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Great. Set. Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Alpha. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw on first. He's on the move. Setting up the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
70 Lions.
Second and 15. That's incomplete left side. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So they're left facing third and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go.
He'll throw it. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
You on left. Yeti. No touch it.
Hurts setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch it.
Throwing here, Hurts. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Here we go, set.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Come on, set. Rocco 80. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Giants just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Get up. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Hyatt with the grab. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. So with this one seemingly in their pocket, a chance to pad the lead here, 1st and goal.
63.
They send a man in motion.
Delta.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Buying some time right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Once it again, brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Great.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
They'll touch.
Back-to-back carries here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I need it.